So, hi dear all, this is Anjali Tarot, and this is a journal you versus them current energy check in reading for all the signs from Aries till Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Keep in mind the rules can be reversed also. This is just energy check in for today, like for the current energies, right now, what is going on from your side, from your person's side, and where this connection is going, and the guidance as usual. If it is not resonating, it's not your story. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you're going to watch it, this is going to be valid for you. Now, if you want to be a reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self-healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same, and it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. I'm doing it from a very, very long time now. I have to go to a meeting after this. That's why I'm dressed up like this today. So wish me luck. This is my first big meditation gig, Osho meditation gig that I'm going to do. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box, and you can book your slots, and or you guys can mail us on the modernsanyasini@gmail.com if you have any queries or doubts. So let's start with Aries. Let's see, Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus rising on your side. What are we having? Yeah, I know I'm looking beautiful. Thank you so much for your uh, appreciation. I like it. I love it. And this is a result of self-love. 2 years of hard work, 4 years of Ho'oponopono, meditation, a lot of healing, and genes. Genes, Genes, genes. Let's start. Aries, let's see on your side what we have. We have the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, honey, so from your side, it's very difficult for you to understand whether you should let go of this situation completely or you should stay connected to this particular person or situation, because you're too hurt to leave it, you're too hurt to be in this. And on the flip side also, you're not able to see the clear picture of the future between you and this particular energy. That is also kind of giving you a lot of stressful energy of what you should do and what you should not do in this direction. You are trying your best to stick around and stay connected, but at the same time you're not able to understand whether this is the right course of action or not, because you are on the you are in the confusion, you are in the double minds, and you are trying your best to not to make the wrong choice here, but not able to do that, right? In the middle of like, what should I do? Scooby Dooby Doo. Just dress up like me and go on meetings and have fun. Do this. Okay, I'm wearing bracelets as well. So one day I'm definitely going to do my skincare routine and my everyday routine. A lot of females ask me that. I'm definitely going to do that one day. But I guess people born in the 90s are naturally blessed with good skin, good energies, good vibes. Let's see the energy connected to you on the other side, energy attached to you. We have the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So, whosoever you are connected to, they're extremely busy in their self care, self love, self healing, and creating their own reality where they are fulfilling all of their desires and wishes. They are just in the surrender mode right now. They are trying their best to see things from a different perspective, from a different angle within the situation. But right now, their happiness is their topmost priority. No, I'm not saying this is a selfish person or something. I don't see selfishness here. I do see this energy of wanting to be happy first and then moving to somebody else or something else. Right now, they're in the surrender mode. Right now, they're in this energy of whatever is happening is actually happening for the highest good of both of you, and both of you will be able to uh, reconnect when the timing is going to be right, when the energies are going to be right for you guys. Okay, let's see for the connection. So you are operating with mind and they are operating with their heart, but they are very much focused on themselves. You are very much focused on trying to fix the situation, like what you should do. Let's see for the connection what's happening, where it is going right now. We have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. So until unless both of you are going to come on the same page and be very, very honest with yourself, this is going to be a very stressful kind of energy for both of you. You guys have to take a step back from the situation, reevaluate the situation again, then be very, very honest with each other, and then let go of the stressful energies. Then this connection has the potential to go somewhere. Until unless you guys are going to be clear cut, and honest with each other, this situation is not going to move anywhere. This is going to be stuck like this only. So this is the current energies for you guys for the situation. The guidance here is Five of Swords. You have to listen to your heart rather than your mind. You have to focus on this energy of winning the situation, winning the connection, winning the relationship, rather than letting your ego win, right? It's very, very difficult for somebody who is operating with their mind to listen to their heart. But if your heart is telling you to sort it out and talk to this person, do that, right? Because in matter of your heart, you should listen to your heart. Whenever we apply uh, our mind when we need our heart, it's always a disaster. It's always a disaster. Let's see for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. What are we having on your side? Let's see what we have, Taurus. We have the Star, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun card. You are trying to find your ultimate happiness after a period of betrayal, breakup, or separation, or not able to find the light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, you are ready to wake up, and finally, you are ready to live your life to the fullest. At least trying to, right? You're in the healing journey right now. You are in this energy of whatever happened. You can't change the past, but you are trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're trying to be as happy, as beautiful, as happy go lucky in your life as you can. Basically trying to connect with your inner child very deeply and being happy with yourself. Right now your energies are not very much directed towards another person, another energy. We are checking the current energies only, so it's not like all the time we are connected to somebody else. Right now your energies are very connected to yourself only, your inner child, your healing, and your happiness. Very good. It's like good for me. It's like valid for me also right now today. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to right now at this present moment, honey. We have the Seven of Wands, the Strength card, the Eight of Cups. Wow. Someone is feeling blocked in the situation, and they are feeling like no matter what they are going to do or what they are going to try in the situation, they will not be able to reach you, or they will not be able to connect with you. There is certain kind of blockage that they are experiencing in the situation. They are trying their best to move on from the situation, but they are not able to do that. They are trying their best to connect with you, but they are not able to do that. It's a very struggling kind of energy where somebody is trying their best to do something about the situation, but the more they're trying to fix it, the more they're trying to do something good about it, the more they're getting into this energy of I can't do anything about it, rather than moving on from the situation and detaching from the situation. It's a very difficult kind of energy where somebody is kind of in the middle of what should I do, and they might have made their mind like they should come towards you, but they are not able to do that. They feel like they should move on, but they are not able to do that. It's a very struggling kind of energy. Wow. I think I should dress up like this, or for you guys all the time. I am looking extremely beautiful in this dress and in this getup. I tried something new today. Red lipstick is not my thing, but today I tried it and I'm loving it. I'm looking like my mother. My mother is extremely beautiful lady. Okay, let's see for the connection what we have, Taurus. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, right? There's a lot of confusion. One of you is very mature, very grounded, very much in this energy of sitting in their power and doing their own thing. The other person is in and out, on and off. They are emotionally unstable, and that is why this whole situation is becoming very, very messy. And even if you guys are trying to make this work out, it's not working out, because again, one person, one energy is very mature, very grounded, the other one is not. They're on and off, in and out, they're emotionally confused, they're emotionally not there when you want them. It could be them, but the situation, the connection right now is hanging in confusion, up in the air kind of a deal, where nobody is able to understand what the actual heck is going on. But you are growing from this. They are getting more and more confused with this. They're trying to replace you with the multiple people, multiple things, but again, they're not able to do that. That is why this confusion is arising. For you, the guidance here is, this is a transformation phase of your life. This is a transformative phase of your life, Taurus. The situation that ended, it ended because of some reason, because of some deep reason. Understand the deep reason here, get the lesson here, and get out of this situation as soon as possible, because according to your energies, you gave everything that you could. Now there's nothing left in the situation that you can do anything about, so it's better to focus on your transformation rather than make like beating a dead horse. You are going to get nothing out of that, right? Okay, good to go. Let's see what are we having for Gemini people. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Let's see what we have on your side, honey. We have the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, 10 and the Four of Wands. Gemini, you're telling me that I want something stable on the table, but at the same time, it's very, very difficult for me to find somebody like this and or to stay connected with somebody in that way. For some of you, those of you who are married, your marriage is kind of giving you a lot of stressful kind of energies, and you are not able to give up on the energy, give up on the situation. At the same time, you're not able to carry with this. It's very stressful. You are in this energy of feeling burnt out in the situation, because according to you, you have given so much time, energy, and resources to the situation. You can't just let this go just like that, right? It's something that you created with a lot of effort and with a lot of energy, right? And for those of you who are not married, the idea of being with somebody for the long term is giving you a lot of stressful energies. Although you want long term, you want stability, but at the same time, you're not able to understand whether the person that you're connected to is going to be able to give you something like that, and or you should move forward with something else or someone else. Wow, it's a very difficult energy to read, actually. Stressful. Let's see the energy connected to you, the energy attached to you, what they are up to. We have the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Okay. So this is somebody who is right now in this energy of quite determined that no matter what, I'm not going to look back. They're holding back this urge of doing anything in this direction, because they feel the more they are going to run behind you, that the more they are going to show you that they care, the more you are going to go away from them. So what's the use of even trying to connect with you or trying to run behind you? So they're trying to run in the opposite direction rather than coming forward towards you, and it is taking them a lot of courage and strength to not to do anything about the situation. Trust me, but they are trying their best to not to indulge in the situation anymore and go in the opposite direction, run in the opposite direction from this situation, because again, it's something that's very, very stressful for both of you. Maybe one of you want commitment, a long term partnership, something grounded, the other one is not interested in that kind of energy. So basically, the system here is not aligned with each other, the energies are not aligned with each other, not being able to come on the same page. I'm not getting any good reading today, so maybe I'm not connected, or maybe, as Tyler says, I'm not connecting to the reads today. But whenever I say that, I I get very good responses. Let's see for the connection what we have, Gemini. I'm not going to make the readings deliberately negative or positive. It's your perception. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I'm getting here, honey. Even if it's going to bother you, you're going to thank me later. I know that. Even if somebody curse me, I take this that as a blessing, because I know you guys are hurting. But that's my job, honey, to give you the clear cut answer here. Now, for the connection we have, for this brand new beginning, for the stability that you guys are looking forward to have in the situation, you guys have to be very, very clear with each other, like very, very clear, like ruthless and very, very to the point answer, like whether you guys are ready to put in the effort and energy from both the sides or not, whether you guys are ready to let go of this on and off, in and out kind of situation or not, whether you guys are ready to put in the effort and energy in the situation or not, from both the sides. That is that can decide whether you guys can have this brand new beginning in the situation or not. Right now, this confusion, this on and off, this in and out, is creating a lot of chaos and a lot of conflict between you guys. It's not going to go anywhere until unless you guys are going to sort it out and be very, very honest with each other regarding the situation from both the side. Both the parties should be very, very honest with each other. Guidance, yes. Clarity, the ultimate clarity is required from, first of all, your side. If this is the person of your dream, if this is somebody who can give you something that you really want, or you are just trying to do something that's kind of not good for you, or working out for you anymore, right? Ask yourself first, and then ask the other person if they are willing to like work on this, or they are done with this. Honesty is the key here, right? Okay, let's move on to what we have. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Let's see what we have for Cancer people right now. Current energy check-in on your side. Let's see what we have. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. So, Cancer, honey, what is happening is you're choosing your independence over a situation that is confusing the hell out of you. And because of the multiple disappointments in your love and relationship area, you are choosing money, job, career, and yourself over everything else and everyone else. Although you are choosing yourself, but you are not feeling happy about it. You are feeling doomed about it. You are feeling disappointed about it. You are like, okay, even if I'm choosing myself, why the hell am I not feeling happy about it? This is my decision, right? So this is your decision, this is your choice of not indulging yourself in something confusing, indulging yourself in something that is kind of making you feel disappointed, but at the same time you're not happy about it. You're trying to you're trying to. Hmm? Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to right now at this present moment. We have the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. Wow, that is why you are like this. They are in this energy of I want cancer, I don't want cancer. I want cancer, I don't want cancer. It's very stressful to be with cancer, but I cannot live without cancer. Okay, cancer is moving on. I want cancer. Cancer is coming back to me. I don't want cancer. My goodness, the kind of unstable energies and the kind of stressful energy this person is projecting on you or sending to you is making you feel restless about this whole situation, because this person is restless. This energy is very restless. They're like, I can't let cancer move on from me, but at the same time I can't be in the situation anymore. It's very stressful for me, but cancer should not move on from me because I want them. Oh my god, what is wrong with this person? I don't like this energy at all. They might be dealing with something else or someone else also along with you, that is creating more pressure and more stressful energies around the situation. Trust me. And you know it already, you know it, right? I don't have to repeat it. Let's see for the connection what we have. We have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Wands. See, this situation is still recoverable. Why? Because I do see this energy of soulmate kind of bonding between you guys. Still, friendship is there, love is there, but the energy of making this work out is not there. You guys can make this work out if you guys are ready to leave your ego aside, leave your ego behind from both the sides, and whatever hurt you, whatever is still hurting you and bothering you in this situation, talk it out with the other person very openly and honestly. Open and honest communication, heart to heart communication is required here, not to that ruthless kind of, okay, you did this, you did that. Heart to heart communication is required in the situation in order to make the situation start from scratch. So your friendship can your friendship energy can come back in the situation if you guys are ready to be compassionate and loving and nurturing with each other, if you guys are ready to understand that this is just energy. Just give me a second. Okay, where were we? I got a call in between, and this okay, this thing sucks. Anyways, so yes, this situation is still recoverable if you guys are going to remind yourself that you guys used to be good friends before all of this. So you have to bring the friendship back, and this situation can be workable. Now the guidance here is Queen of Cups. You have to use the love and compassionate and caring kind of energy in the situation to make the situation work out, to make the situation go in a positive direction. Mind is not going to work here, and blame games and fighting is not going to work here. No. Cancer, 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 cancer. Oh yeah, nache nache. Oh, oh. I wish to have an office someday, and I just want to go like this, like an entrepreneur. I will be an entrepreneur someday. I am very sure about it. But right now, this is distracting the hell out of me. This, what we call this? What we call this brightness? I'm so sorry, honey. Just bear with me. नजर ना लग जाए ना, तो इसलिए ब्राइटनेस ने खुद ही अपने आप को कम ज्यादा, I don't know what. Anyways, let's see. Let's move on to Leos. Leo, let's see on your side what we have. Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, what we have. We have the Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. So you were so much in love with the idea of being with somebody for the rest of your life, but something happened, right? Either they betrayed you or you got betrayed, like energetically in some ways. Maybe energetic betrayal is that you are having certain kind of expectation with somebody, but instead of that thing, they're exactly doing the opposite of that, right? So you were in this energy of having somebody by your side maybe for the rest of your life, but some kind of betrayal, some kind of deception and deceptive energies made you walk away from the situation, and you're still in the walking away phase. You're still in the, okay, I can't deal with this shit anymore kind of a phase right now at this present moment. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they're up to. We have the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. This is somebody who is either on their spiritual path right now, and they're following somebody who is a mentor or a guide or who is elder to them. They're waiting for the time and everything is going to be fine between you guys as it used to be at some point of time, but at the same time they are under the influence of someone who is elder to them, and or a mentor or a guru or somebody who is guiding them in this area of their life. So they have choices actually. They have choices. Either they are still dealing with a past person, past energy that they were connected to at some point of time, and they're still connected to energetically, and they're waiting on them. If they were already married or committed to somebody, for sure this is the energy. If not, this person is waiting for the time when everything is going to be fine between you guys as it used to be at some point of time, and for that they are taking somebody else's what we call that, salah here. So consultation, you can say. So they are consulting somebody. They are, I'm not getting the exact word here, you're getting my point here, honey. Leo, okay, brother and sister Leo. So this is someone who is not under the influence of somebody, but they definitely have someone by their side that they're taking advices from in this situation, in this scenario, and they're waiting for the right time to do something about it between you and them. Okay, let's see where the connection is going. For the connection, what we have, we have the Six of Swords, the Sun card, the King of Wands. Right now, detachment is the answer. Right now, the more you are going to give each other space and time, the more you guys are going to individually grow and be happy in your individual lives. So right now, detaching from the situation and doing your own thing is the situation, in the situation is happening, and is the outcome of the situation. Or you can say where this connection is heading right now. This connection is teaching both of you self-love, self-care, and self-healing, and moving on in your life in different directions that is good for both of you individually. This is what is happening in the connection right now at this present moment. We are talking about the current energies. The guidance for you is the Eight of Wands. If it is possible to meet this person face to face, if by any chance you guys are having a physical distance or like long distance relationship, and or you're not able to communicate with this person, like miscommunication is happening, please communicate very openly and honestly with this person as much as you can from your side. It is going to help you guys a lot to navigate these energies in a positive way, rather than being all in the blame game and being all in the this energy of victim mode or something like that. Okay, try to understand the point of other person as well, try to understand their perspective as well, but for that you have to have a proper communication, back and forth communication, a lot of communication, face to face communication with your person, in order to understand their energies, and in order to make yourself make them understand your energies, so that you can work out on the positive aspects of things right now. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, let's see what are your energies. Just give me a second. Right. Let's see Virgo. On your side, what we have. मेरे दिल गाए जा जुबी 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 जुबी. We have the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, the High Priestess. You are heartbroken, honey. You're quite heartbroken. You're trying your best to move on, to heal yourself properly, and you are just being with yourself. Right now, you are being an introvert. Even if somebody is trying to like help you to express yourself, you're not able to do that, and or you don't want to do that. Right now, you just want to be silent. You just want to work on yourself, on your healing, on your own energies, and you just want to move on from the heartbreak that you're experiencing from multiple things in your life right now. It's not about one relationship, it's about multiple things happening with you at the same time, and you're just trying to move on, just trying to remain positive and optimistic, and just hoping for some kind of miracle, and just keeping your energies and your emotions to yourself right now. This is what you're doing. Let's see the energy attached to you. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to right now. We have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Chariot. See, they're telling me they are hurt beyond words by whatever happened between you guys. They're still very hurt. They are trying their best to move on from the situation rather than looking back and fixing it with you. This person is being very, very practical, very, very logical, and very much in this energy of being stable, being sorted, being mature and grounded in this energy, basically sitting in their own power and taking the decision of moving on from this energy as far as they can, because they're hurt beyond words, because they can't operate with this kind of hurtful energies anymore. They are choosing to move on from the situation. They are choosing to be silent. They are choosing to be working on themselves rather than working on the situation. Their guards are up, really up, really high. So even if you are going to connect with them, either they are going to not answer you, or they are going to answer you very like roughly, and it's going to hurt you only. So it's like war going on between you guys right now, energetic war. They are like, I am so hurt right now, I don't want to even think about Virgo. Okay, let's see for the connection what we have. Not a single positive reading today. What is happening, guys? Show me something beautiful, show me something loving, lovey-dovey. God, maybe Cancer got the good energies. See this connection. See, both of you are scared of taking any kind of initiative in this direction, but still there's a lot of love from both the sides. Virgo, it's like you loving them silently, them loving you silently, but both of you are not ready to take the risk in this direction anymore. That is why this connection, this energy is very stuck. But there is still a lot of love from both the sides, and both are scared of this energy of initiating this connection once more. And that is why this connection is going through a period of maybe no contact, no communication, or a lot of silence, a lot of this energy of not taking care of each other whatsoever. Even if you guys are living in the same house, you guys are not talking to each other much, and or there is a complete silence kind of energy going on, because both of you are scared of what's going to happen next if we are going to initiate this again. Yeah, guidance here is the Ace of Cups. You have to open up your heart chakra in front of this person very, very honestly. If you are going to operate with your ego, or you can say your mind, ego death is required here, Virgo. It's a spiritual kind of a lesson that you're going to get out of this situation. Complete ego death is required in this situation, where you have to openly and honestly tell this person whatever you are going through, whatever you're feeling, and what you want from this person. Even if you don't want anything from them, you can just talk to them, have a proper closure, have a proper communication with them, so that you can come out of the situation of heartbreak and pain. Communication is the key to heal. Communication is the first step to heal anything or anyone, right? So communication is very, very important from your side, especially with open heart, with open energy, with open and honest communication. Wow. Let's move on to Libra. Let's see for Libra what we have. On your side, Libra, let's see what we have. We have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Libra, you're seemingly happy, right? You're seemingly happy. You're doing whatever you feel like you should do in your life. But at the same time, you're on the crossroads when it comes to a particular situation. You're not able to let go of something or someone out of your system. Maybe this is not a romantic relationship, this is just a friendship kind of a deal, or this was a relationship first, now it was just a friendship kind of a deal. But this is something that's keeping you up at night sometimes, and you're not able to see the clear picture of the future between you and a certain energy. You're not able to understand what you should do in this direction, because this is something that is important for you still. Although you're quite happy in your life and you're telling me that I am content wherever I am, I'm doing my own thing, but at the same time you're on the crossroads regarding a particular situation, a friendship kind of a deal with somebody that is quite important for you, and you're trying to let it go but not able to let it go. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to, Libra. We have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Wow. See, although this person still have attraction towards you, still have pull towards you, they're refusing to open up to you the way they should. Their guards are up because they're too hurt. They're in this energy of healing themselves properly. They're in the detachment mode right now, healing mode, prayer mode, miracle in the sense like creating their own reality kind of a mode. They have this knowing, they have this energy that at some point of time you guys are going to have a brand new beginning in this direction, because they're still very much connected to the idea or attracted to the idea of being with you, but at the same time they're not able to open up energetically with you the way they should. That is the problem here. That is why their guards are up, they're hurt, and they're not able to operate in the situation the way they should in a very positive way. Just give me a second. Okay, let's see for the connection what we have, Libra, darling Libra. Let's see. गम के खजाने मिलते हैं फिर. Ten of Pentacles, Lovers, Six of Cups. Somebody from your past is going to show up in your life very, very soon. This is what I'm getting right now. Okay, so you're going to have a choice between a past person and a new person that you are still connected to, maybe, or you are going on with them. But somebody from your past is going to show up in your life very, very soon. And with the past person, there are very good chances that your connection is going to be very, very strong. Wow. So for this connection that you're already in, the universe is kind of telling me right now it's not going anywhere, it's going on, it's in the process, but somebody from your past is going to show up, and or you are going to connect with somebody from your past, and then you're going to have a choice between the past person and the energy that you are still connected to. Now for those of you it's impossible to connect with the past person, past energy, some past memories are going to haunt you about a person that you were connected to at some point of time. That is going to help you to actually analyze this connection with the present energy, with the current person, and then you're going to decide what you should do and what you should not do in this situation. Now this is the real story. This is the chapter of moral of the story overall. Okay, let's see the guidance for you guys. Ace of Cups. You have to use your heart here rather than your mind, Libra. It's very, very difficult for air signs to use their heart. Very difficult. You can fight with me on this particular statement of mine like throughout the day. It's very, very difficult because you are sign of mind only, right? Air sign, mind, swords. But this is what I'm getting. So you have to connect with your heart, and what your heart is telling you, you have to follow your heart here. Now if your heart is telling you to connect with somebody from your past that you feel like there's a chance that things can go better and you guys have a good connection, good future, you can connect. But don't do that if you're already married or committed to somebody. I'm not telling you to cheat, come on guys. Okay, and if not, try to recover this connection with the person that you're already with all of your heart and soul. So basically stay true to yourself. If your heart and soul is telling you to let it go, let it go. If your heart and soul is telling you to resolve it, resolve it. Simple. What the worst can happen? Rejection. Rejection is actually good, very good. Now when I'm getting rejected by anything or anyone that I'm rarely getting now, I'm feeling quite happy, and I like, wow, this is good. Now I am going to have another shot to improve myself, love myself more than whatever I was doing. So this is quite uncomfortable thing right now because I don't want to make it a fashion show here, but this is happening anyways. Let's see the Scorpio reading today. Let's see, Scorpio, what are your energies? Scorpio, your current energies right now on your side. Let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Wow. You're telling me your heart and soul is at one place right now, and you can't wait to sort something out with somebody whom you love with all of your heart and soul. And it's the clarity that you got after a lot of conflicts, ifs and buts and this and that and whatnot. And you can't wait for the time when everything is going to be sorted, everything is going to be crystal clear, when you guys are going to be beautifully connected with each other. Beautifully connected. Fuck. Funny. Shit. Oh god. Okay, laughter attack. Yes, Scorpio, you guys are lucky today. So you getting my laughter attack, you're lucky. Anyways, so you can't wait for the time when you're going to connect with somebody because you got the clarity that you have lots of love for this particular person and energy, and you are ready to go ahead with full force, with full clarity, with full understanding, with full honesty. Very good. And let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to. We have the Star, the Emperor, the Page of Swords. This is somebody who's watching you from a distance, kind of testing you. Like, what are you going to do when they're going to do certain things, or how you're going to behave if they're going to detach from you. So, you are right now in the testing mode from somebody's side. This person is quite optimistic and positive in nature, but right now they are in this energy of, I have to take the charge of my life in my own hands. So, I have to detach from Scorpio and I have to see Scorpio from a distance. What they're going to do in this situation if they are going to be thrown in some kind of uncomfortable position. Wow. So they are consciously or unconsciously testing you, testing the waters with you, and then they are going to decide what they're going to do next about the situation. Cool. Let's see for the connection what we have. We have the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of silence. There's a period of claiming your independence individually. Both of you are not ready to, okay, let go of your independence, and you're giving it the name of, why should I? The other person is not ready. Why should I? It's like shrugging your shoulders and like, no, I don't know. If they're not into this, why should I? If they're not manifesting me, why should I? So this is going on from both the sides actually. So this is a period where both of you are willing to connect with each other, but both of you are not opening up to each other the way you guys should. So both of you are manifesting a connection where both of you are free to do whatever you want to do, at the same time connected with each other. So right now the manifestation game is going on in the situation, and both of you are just claiming your independence but not ready to lose it, at the same time wanting this connection to work out. Bullshit. This is what is happening. Guidance for you guys: do not take unnecessary risk in the direction. If you feel this person, this energy is not able to give you what you want, leave the situation and move on. The sooner you are going to do it, the sooner you are going to heal from it, and the sooner you are going to be happy in your life, because you are telling me you got the clarity, you got the emotions, you are ready to do something about the situation. Maybe the other person is not, and if they are not ready to give it to you, maybe you give them a lot of time. Definitely you should give them some time, and definitely you should understand this person's energies more. But if you have given everything, if you have done everything, it's high time for you to understand your self-worth and get out of this situation. Now, for those of you who are pointing fingers on me that you keep on saying move on, move on, move on, trust me, this is the only thing that can help you guys from wasting your time and energy onto something that's not good. And wherever I feel like it's the energies are recoverable, I tell them to recover as well. Listen to me carefully before making any kind of negative or bold statements. And a lot of people keep on saying, you keep on repeating the same reading every time, every day. Okay, I cannot change the readings, honey. Until unless I'm going to get different messages, I'm going to keep on saying the same things to you guys, even if I'm going to die, even if it is going to be 50 years. Because it's a collective reading. Not everybody is going at your speed. Not everybody's life is changing at your speed. Try to understand this point. Some people go in circles for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I have seen a lot of people doing that. I myself was stuck in a loop for 3 to 4 years, and it took me a lot of courage and strength to break that cycle. Right? So trust me and understand my point of view here. If you are pissed off with me, if you can't handle me, if you are not able to understand me and my readings, then leave the situation, leave the channel. You guys are free to go, right? You have a free will. I want quality over quantity. If you are not connecting with me, completely fine. Yeah. So let's see. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Your energies right now, Sagittarius, your current energies right now at this present moment. We have the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. You have options in love, and or you are connected with more than one person at the same time, and it's making you very happy. You are in love with both the person, or you're in love with the idea of having both of them in your life, and or you have options in your life that you're very happy about, that you feel like whosoever I'm going to choose or whosoever I'm going to connect with, I know this is going to be wish come true for me. So maybe this is your wish come true, that you wanted options in your life, and both of these options or these things are making you very very happy. Wow. So you're enjoying whatever is happening right now in your current energies. Either it's like two options, two energies, two situations, and or you feel like making the right choice here. Connected right now, you're very like right now you're fully connected to your heart, Sagittarius, and your heart is guiding you in a very very beautiful direction, in a wish fulfillment kind of a direction, and you're quite happy about it. Even if you don't have options to choose from, you have somebody by your side that you're willing to open up to, and it is giving you a very hopeful and positive vibe, positive energy, and you are kind of in this energy of now my wish is going to be fulfilled. Hmm? Cool. Let's see. For some of it could be possible that your person that you're connected to, they had option and they chose you, and now this is making you very very happy that somebody is choosing you over something else or someone else. Wow. Take it how it resonates with you according to your story and energy. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to, Sagis. We have the Death card, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Wands. There is no more confusion from this person's side. This is someone who sees you as a marriage material kind of a person, as somebody who's going to as somebody with whom they are going to spend the rest of their life with, a long-term partnership or commitment. There's no more confusion. There's no more ifs and buts. This person is quite happy that they found you. Wow, this is a very beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Trust me, you are the first sign today who got this much positive reading, and I'm very very happy about it. Trust me, I also feel happy when I get good readings and positive rides. Positive vibes. So yeah, laughter attack again, I'm sorry. So yeah, anyway, this is something that is making both of you quite happy, quite stable, quite energetically connected to each other, and things are going quite smooth on an energetic level. Now physically what's happening, that's your deal. Let's see for the connection what we have. I don't want to ruin this reading by checking it out. Don't. We have the Queen of Cups, a Fool card, the Nine of Pentacles. See, this is a very beautiful reading in a sense that both of you are having your own individual lives as well, and both of you are connected to each other in a very very beautiful way as well. So this is something that's moving on to the next chapter in a very very beautiful way. Energetically, I do see two people connected with each other in a very very beautiful way, loving each other, taking care of each other, at the same time not losing their individuality and their independence. And this situation is very healthy, this connection is very healthy, this whole scenario is very healthy, and you guys are moving forward in a very positive direction. You are the first and only sign who got this positive reading today, so congratulations to you guys. Right. Guidance, Eight of Cups. You have to finish the unfinished business, sis, with maybe multiple people, multiple energies, and or someone specific that you are still very much connected to and not able to let go of, out of your life, out of your system, because what is coming next is very very beautiful. What is happening energetically between you and a particular energy is very beautiful, right? This is the healthiest kind of energy that you are going to connect with. This is the healthiest kind of energy that you are going to experience in love and relationship area. This is how love and relationship should be: individual energies, independent energies connecting with each other, creating something beautiful. This is how it should be: very healthy, very beautiful, very stable. Wow. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's see Capricorn. Let's see what we have on your side. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Let's see what we have on your side. दिल ये मेरा तेरे दिल से जा मिला है. You're no longer infatuated or attracted or feeling very passionate about something or someone here, and you're in the surrender mode right now. You're like right now in this energy of whatever is going to happen is going to happen naturally. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to be running behind somebody. I'm not going to change for somebody. I am who I am, and this is how it is going to be. So basically you were very attracted, or you were in and out, on and off in a situation, and you were quite passionate about something or someone, and now you're feeling like that passion is gone, that on and off, in and out kind of energy is gone. Now right now you are in the surrender mode, and you are feeling like whatever is meant for you will come to you. You just have to surrender to the divine and let it happen naturally, whatever is unfolding in front of you. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to right now. Cappies. We have the Moon card, the World card, the Two of Pentacles. This is somebody who was kind of scared of losing you, scared of some endings, scared of what's going to happen next. Now they're not scared, they're confused. Hmm? This is someone who is on and off, in and out. They're there, they're not there, they're here, they're not here kind of energy. They're trying their best to remain stable, remain open to the idea of sorting it out with you, sorting this connection with you, but at the same time, they're not able to do that. First, they were scared of this ending or separation or breakup between you guys. They were like, oh my god, what if this is going to happen, what if that is going to happen. Now they're confused beyond words. They're not able to understand what they should do in order to bring the peace and stability back in the situation as it used to be, maybe at some point of time. Wow. Okay, utterly confused, utterly uh, in this energy of what next, what should I do, restlessness. Okay, let's see for the connection what we have. We have the Justice, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. See, you both of you have a sense of justice. Both of you have a sense of, okay, doing the right thing in the situation, but both of you are not doing anything about it. Both of you are not taking the initiative, because right now you are trying your best to individually sort it out within yourself. Like, what should I do in order to make this progress, in order to make this stable? And that is why this connection is going through this very stressful energy of holding on to each other energetically but not able to sort it out with each other. So right now this situation is stuck, because even if you guys are trying to do the right things individually in the situation, as a couple, as a connection, this situation is still very unstable, still very much in up in the air, or you can say still very much in this energy of not sorting itself out. So bumpy, there's a bump in the road right now that's going on in the situation. I don't see anybody wrong or right here, but I do see two people trying to figure out what they should do, but not able to understand uh, what the actual heck they should do about it, right? But holding on to each other very, very, tightly, energetically. Guidance for you, Page of Cups. If your apology, message, communication can sort it out, if you opening up your heart, or if you opening up to the other person is going to help this connection to come back to the normal, to come back to track, please do that, Capricorn. Because in love and relationship area, sometimes we have to be the bigger person, and sometimes we have to understand that ego and ego and ego and I'm looking like a TV reporter today. Anyways, ego is going to ruin everything. The love portion, like either there is love or ego, both cannot survive together. That is the point here. So if you talking to somebody, and if you forgiving somebody or asking for forgiveness from somebody is going to help you guys to sort it out with each other, please do that. It's highly recommended. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius, what are your current energies right now at this present moment? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Wow. See, you are very much attracted to the idea of being with somebody. You are trying to play it cool, right? But you're not able to play it cool. It's like, yeah, I feel for someone, but I guess they are not the same. They are not having the same feelings for me, or they are not as stable as I am. There are lots of ifs and buts and conflicts and confusion in your energies. And you can't resist the idea of being with somebody. Maybe this is a new person, new energy that you are very much attracted to, but at the same time you're trying to play it cool, although your energies are very much up in the air, up and down, up and down, up and down. I want this, I don't want this. It can be good, it's bad, it's ugly, it's this and that. You're questioning your own like feelings, your own actions regarding a particular situation, and at the same time trying to play it cool, don't you? Okay, honey, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? We have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Lovers. This is someone who have to make a choice, either between a past person and you, and or a choice of whether they should be in love or not. See, this is somebody who feels like they should rush towards you to give you a proper answer, to give you a proper clarity about the situation between you and them. But at the same time, they are just watching you from a distance. They are just trying to reevaluate the situation from a distance and wanting to make the right decision, right choice here. Whether it's between whether it's between two people, two energies, or it's between like whether they should give love and relationship another shot or not. This is someone who is not very expressive or not very emotional kind of a person, but because they're also attracted to the idea of being with you, they're trying their best to do the right thing here. And the more they're trying to do the right thing here, the more they're kind of in this energy of no, it's not the right thing, it's not the right thing, no, 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 no. It's like not being sure about their own choices and decisions. So that's why they're pulling back and watching all of this from a distance. Even if they feel like rushing towards you and giving you the answer, they feel like right now is not the right time. That's why they might be pulling back. Okay. And that is giving you this energy of almost anxious energy of we are not together, we are together, we can, we can't, that kind of energy. Let's see for the connection what we have, honey. Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Three of Wands, right? See, this situation have the potential to become something beautiful, but it's going to take time. Lot of time, lot of effort, lot of energy of connecting with each other on that level, spiritual level. So yes, this situation has a potential. So right now this is not working out because both of you are not able to come on the same page or connect with each other on a spiritual level, or connect with each other on, you can say, mature level, stable level. That is why things are kind of dicey and up in the air. But the situation with time have the potential to become very stable and beautiful in the coming future, if you guys are ready to wait and put in the effort and energy in the right direction in the situation, taking into consideration the other person's energies and feelings as well. The okay, wow, guidance here: stay loyal, stay loyal and honest with your person. And if you are feeling something is fishy, something is not right, something is deceptive in the energies, tell them to be honest and loyal with you as much as they can from their side. If still you feel there is something fishy and something not adding up, then you have to decide whether you want to proceed further or you want to let it go. That's completely up to you. But from your side, don't try to play mind games, don't try to manipulate this person's energies. Stay loyal, stay honest, and stay in your power, stay in clear cut and clean energies, and like tell the same to the other person, tell them to do the same, okay, for you. If they're not ready to give it, if they're not able to give it, then it's your choice what you're going to do about it. It's going to take time, 3 weeks to 3 months at least. Okay, let's see, Pisces. Let's see on your side what we have. I'm hungry. Suddenly out of the blue, I'm feeling very hungry. God. Cool, let's see. Pisces, we have the King of Wands, the Death card, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you had a certain kind of attraction, certain kind of pull towards somebody. You were very attracted to the idea of being with somebody. You were very attracted to like go towards something and someone, and you were like, oh my God, I'm going to wear my heart on my sleeves and I'm going to do something about it. Now it's not there. It's gone. It's done. Now you are in this energy of taking a step back and re-evaluating each and every action of yours before doing anything about it. You are in the re-evaluation mode right now, waiting and watching mode right now. Okay, and you are feeling, although the pull is gone, the attraction is gone, this is not 100% gone, but you are in this waiting and watching mode right now, re-evaluating each and every step of yours before doing anything in any direction, in a particular direction, sorry. So that is what you are up to right now energetically, waiting and watching, pulling back and re-evaluating. Let's see, watching something or someone from a distance and understanding their energies and what they are up to and what you should do and what you should not do. That is what you are up to. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to. We have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. This person is sneaking away from the situation, honey. I don't know if you know it or not, but they have this plan of sneaking away from the situation, from this situation, slowly but surely, and heading towards something stable or someone stable. Maybe money or job or career is very, very important for them. Maybe they have something going on in their life that is more stable and more abundant than this situation. Whatever it is, this person is trying to sneak away from the situation and not even telling you about this, because according to them they are doing the right thing. They have all the right to go towards something stable or someone stable. So even if they are not going to tell you or show you this, they are doing it because they feel this is the right thing to do, sneaking away from the situation. And heading towards something stable or someone stable. That is what I'm getting here. Let's see for the connection what we have, Pisces. We have the Ten of Swords, the Moon card, the Justice. Whatever is happening for your highest good in the situation, Pisces. Clear cut message that whatever is happening in this situation is actually leading you to the next chapter of your life, growth and expansion and justice. This is justice. I don't know what happened between you guys. This is how it was supposed to happen, and this is happening exactly the way it should. Even if it is bothering you or hurting you, this is actually happening for your highest good, Pisces. Whatever is happening in the situation, them sneaking away, you pulling back your energies, and this situation not going anywhere. But this situation is teaching you a major lesson here. You have to find out what that lesson is. But according to the cards, according to the universe, this is how you should this is how it was meant to unfold for you, because this is what is happening for your highest good. So yeah, it is bothering you, it is hurting you, but this is teaching you something very valuable. You should be focusing on that. Guidance for you, Two of Cups. Okay, you have to balance your own divine feminine and divine masculine energies right now. Either you are too masculine or you are too feminine right now. That is why you are kind of attracting those kind of energies towards you. That's not good. That's not healthy. You have to have the balance of masculine and feminine within yourself, Pisces. Once you are going to have that balanced kind of approach within yourself, you will be able to attract those kind of balanced kind of energies towards you, the way you are going to become. We always get what we are. Like, we never get what we want until we become what we want, right? So you have to become the balanced divine and feminine within yourself. You have to be your own soulmate first, so that you can attract the kind of soulmate, the kind of person, the kind of love that you're looking forward to have and that you deserve. Okay, that is what you have to do. That is what the universe is kind of telling you, what the universe is kind of pushing you to balance your divine feminine masculine and within yourself, and then attract the kind of person, the kind of energy. Cool. Now this is what I have for all the signs. Hope this helps, and this was a quick reading. It took me almost 1 hour to do this reading, but yeah, it was quick. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon, very soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, God bless you, namaste, love you all, and bless you all. Bye bye.